What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome to NASCAR Heat 5. That is right, we are bringing some NASCAR content to the channel, shake things up a little bit, not playing NBA, not playing Madden, not playing FIFA, not playing Minecraft. We're playing NASCAR. That's right, we are going to be doing some racing, some good old-fashioned racing. And, of course, we got to go through the drivers. I mean, my favorite of all time right here, Jeff Gordon. He is my favorite driver of all. Then we have some of these, the E-Racers and their very own cars that they have in the game. Congratulations to all of them. And then we have the custom car. That is me. That is good old-fashioned me. And that's my car, the Juice Mobile, right there. That's what we call the Juice Mobile. You like the white and the orange? I like it. And we got Eric Almirola, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney with his bonus content that he's got. Menards sponsoring him. Alex Bowman driving the 88 for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Clint Boyer still racing out here. I don't know how Clint Boyer's still out here. Chris Buescher driving the 17. Kurt Busch driving the 1 for the Monster Energy. And then Kyle Busch with the M&Ms. You got to love the M&Ms. William Byron driving Jeff Gordon's number. Bobby Carter, Ross Chastain, Cole Custer, Matt DiBendito, Austin Dillon driving Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s car, the number 3. Ty Dillon, his brother. Chase Elliott with the number 9. Chad Fincham? I think that's how you pronounce that name. Joey Gase, Brendan Gaughan, Justin Haley, Denny Hamlin, one of the hottest drivers in NASCAR right now in real life. Him and this man, Kevin Harvick, driving the number 4. He's got age verified because he's got Busch on his as a sponsor on his car. That's pretty funny. Timmy Hill, Quinn Houff, Jimmy Johnson, a legend of the racing industry, one of the best of all time. Eric Jones, Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Corey LaJoie with the 32, Joey Logano, or Logano if you want to say it like that, the 22, Michael McDowell, John Nemechek, excuse me, that's his son, not Joe, it's John. Ryan Newman, who actually had a very scary accident a couple of months back before all this Corona stuff happened, and his car almost blew up on him. That was crazy. But he's driving the number 6. Ryan Preece, David Reagan, Tyler Reddick, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Daniel Suarez, Martin Truex Jr. with a couple of bonus content, and then Bubba Wallace, or Darrell Wallace if you want to call him by his official legal name. But everybody calls him Bubba, so he's Bubba Wallace. And Jeff Gordon. So we're back down. We went through all the racers. Now, I am not a big racing fan. Like, I don't sit down every Sunday, or I guess now in this new time, every time they have a race on, because it happens during the week now because they got to get races in. But I wouldn't class myself as a race fan. I like watching race. I can watch a little bit of a race. I don't want to watch all of it because it's kind of boring to me, but racing games are a little bit different. I like racing games. I like playing as the different drivers and racing their cool cars and stuff around the tracks and stuff. So, I mean, I'm a fan of racing. I'm just not a fan of watching the races like live, like in real life. I like playing the racing games and creating my own story and stuff like that. So that's why we're going to be bringing some NASCAR content to the channel. Now, what I'm going to do is I have a championship already, a season already loaded up. We're going to be Bubba Wallace because he's the best. He's one of my favorite drivers in NASCAR right now. We're going to be Bubba Wallace, and we are going to do some races. The race distance is on 13%, so that shouldn't take too long to finish a race. If you guys want to see longer races, then I can definitely do that. But see, like the Daytona 500 has 14 laps on it. Las Vegas has 19 laps. Some of the short tracks, if I can find Bristol, there's Bristol, 35 laps because it's just a big circle, or it's just a big oval. So Some of the races are smaller size tracks, so they have longer lap times, but some of the big tracks like Daytona only has 14 because it's a very big track. So that's how we're going to do it. We have 13% race distance. We have a hard difficulty. We have, let me just go to the settings and show you, I guess. Custom AI difficulty, 97% is not what I changed it to. I changed it to 90. I don't know why I didn't save. Because I wanted to start out at 90 just so that I can... Oh, I didn't save any of my stuff. That's all right. 90 and then 13% with full damage on. So we are going to be rocking with that, and then you can see up here hard difficulty preset. So it's a hard difficulty preset, but I've customized the preset. So 90% difficulty, we can raise that up or we can lower it depending on the difficulty of the drivers and of the race. I'm probably not going to drop the damage down, but we can definitely move the race distance up or down depending on how long the videos are and stuff. I don't want these videos to go like crazy long, but I will save that. So now it should be set, and now it's changed. Okay, so see that change. How much is Bristol now? Where did I pass Bristol? There it is. 65 laps. All right. So that won't take very long because that's a tiny little track. But Daytona has 26 because the race distance is now 13%. So it's gonna get pretty intense in here. I don't know how these videos are gonna go. I don't know how the races are gonna go. I hope they go good. I hope you guys do go on to enjoy. You guys can let me know down in the comments if you guys are race fans as well. If not, that's fine. This content doesn't have to be for you. If you want to just enjoy it, then you can. But maybe you're not really into racing, and then these videos get you into it, start allowing you to watch racing, and then you become a race fan. Who knows? That's why I do this kind of stuff. So we are going to try it out with the first race, the Daytona 500, which is the first race every year. And let's get right into it. I'll see you guys at the start of the race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are at the Daytona 500. I am racing on a controller. I do not have the racing wheel or anything, so let's get out here and do a little bit of practicing. We can get a little bit of practice in. Let you guys get a feel for the game first before we get into qualifying and the actual race. I have played a little. Ooh! I didn't get anything from my spotter on that one. I have played a few races, so I could get a feel for the game myself. And I don't think anybody else is behind us. No, we do have that mirror, but sometimes it doesn't really help you with the cars far back. But you just got to feel for the track. You got to learn where the speed parts are, where you can get the most aerodynamic. Where you can be the most aerodynamic, and then you got to feel for the other drivers, where you got to listen to your spotter, because he'll tell you if you are just like focusing on the track and stuff. He'll tell you if somebody's below you or if you've cleared somebody yet and you can't really see him in your back mirror, then he'll tell you all that stuff. So, but I do want to get a race wheel. I think that would be really fun. I've always wanted to use a wheel. I've always wanted to use a wheel when playing like a racing game like F1 or NASCAR, and I think that'd be really cool, but I think they're pretty expensive, so I don't really have the means to get that right now. But maybe one day I can have a race wheel. That would be really cool to use. But these green arrows down here tell you like the route you should take during the track or during the practice and stuff, so that you can get a feel for how fast your car needs to be. What part of the track is the quickest, where you can be the quickest, where you can get the most aerodynamic abilities, I guess. Not really the right word, but you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Like where you can be the quickest, where you can get the best traction on the track as well, and where you can just be the fastest, basically. See, we're almost catching up on whoever passed us. I didn't get to see who the number was. But after we finish this lap, I will quit the practicing because I'm getting a pretty good feel for the track right now, so we can go to qualifying after this lap is completed. It almost is. We are about to loop around here on turn 2 and come to the straightaway. And we're not going to get the best lap time. We're going to get about a 48.75. not the best, but we are going to return to the garage. Alright, so we did a 48.5 and a 48.7 on those 2 laps, and now we can go to the next session and do some qualifying. So pole position is 47.1. Do we want to sit on the pole? Do we want to sit on the pole, or do we want to make our way from the back of the pack? I'm not really too sure. Daytona does have, I'm not sure if Daytona has drafting abilities, because it's kind of it doesn't really have a straightaway. So I guess the turn after turn 1 is kind of a straightaway, but I mean, I think all the tracks except for the short tracks have drafting, because if you have drafting in like Martinsville or something, you're gonna just destroy each other on wrecks. But on these places you have a little bit more space, so I would assume that Daytona has the drafting ability, because you got to be able to catch up to the other racers. But this is just basically like a free practice lap as well, just to warm yourself back up before you start the qualifying. And I'm not sure if at Daytona it's 1 or 2 laps for qualifying. Sometimes it's 2 laps depending on the track. It is 2 laps. Okay, so the bigger tracks are 2-lap qualifying instead of just 1-lap qualifying. So we got to stay close to the bottom of the track to get that speed, and then once we get out of turn 1, we just launch ourselves right up near the wall, get that extra speed boost there, and then hopefully we get pole position. I'm not sure how fast Bubba Wallace's car is. He is running a Chevy engine, so I don't know if the Chevy engine is going to be faster in this game than the Ford engine, or what. So we are looking pretty good to get pole position if we can finish on a good time. 48.2. All right, we need to be a little bit quicker. 48.2. We can speed that up a little bit, see if we can get a 47.9 maybe or something. I don't think the way that we're driving today, I don't think we're going to be getting pole position, but if we can get like a 47.9 like I said earlier, I think we might be able to get maybe like a top 10 position or something. I'm not sure how the other drivers are racing, how they're coming. But if we drop down here, we're sitting 35. We should still be in the 30s by the end of this turn. We're not going quick enough. If we were still in the 30s by the end of that turn 2, we should be sitting on pole position, but we're not. We're going to be sitting 48.3, so we went slower actually. So we're sitting 39th. All right, so other racers are going. Other cars are going quick. All right, that is interesting. We are actually in the final stretch. Brad Keselowski down here in 38th. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Ricky Stenhouse in 32nd. Jimmy Johnson 30th. Who got the pole? Who's sitting on the pole? Is it Hamlin? No, it's Logano. Joey Logano and Austin Dillon. All right. So we're sitting in 39th. We are going to be coming from the back of the pack. That's all right, though. That is all right. Daytona International Speedway. Stories of the race. Okay. Timmy Hill just doesn't look like himself. Failed optical scanning station multiple times. Oh, that's why Ryan Preece is back. And then Joey Logano won the pole. So we are racing right next to Brad Keselowski for this race. Ready to go green? All right, we've got 26 laps, I think is what they said. Yeah, 26 laps. 26 laps at Daytona. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. All right, drop it down low a little bit. Nudging Hill. Timmy Hill a little over here, trying to get that draft, keep up with the rest of the pack. We don't want to get lost in the shuffle here. And use that draft to slingshot your way up. That's really the goal. And now Bubba Wallace is cruising. Bubba Wallace is cruising. Squeeze your way right next there. There's Kevin Harvick. How did Kevin Harvick get down here? All right, you got to slow off, let off the accelerator a little bit. You don't want to just pound your way through. That's not a clean racing style. There's Jimmy Johnson. We mentioned him earlier, how we saw he was back here in 32nd. He's still in 32nd after the first lap. We're just going to nudge him aside a little bit. And I'm going to take the outside. Try and nudge my way in. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is in front of me now. I'm going to drop to the bottom. keep that draft with Huff. Or Half. I think it's Huff.
Still there.
Alright, gotta keep that draft though. I gotta get to the outside, or get to the inside on him. Keep that draft, get closer. I can't drop, he's blocking me out. Alright, I'm gonna squeeze past him. We are making our way downtown now. But you gotta slow down a little bit. Martin Truex is actually moving up. I am nudging some people like crazy trying to squeeze my way up. Alright, Truex, we're sitting in 28th right now. We're sitting really good. Can't get by Truex though, he's blocking. They're 3 wide and heading into the straightaway here, heading into turn 1. Alright, draft off Truex, pass him up. Ross Chastain next. Clint Boyer trying to squeeze through Clint and Chastain. Can we do it? I don't think we can. I'm not going to try it. But I am going to get past Chastain. I'm not sure who this is here. Oh, it's Reddick. But we're going to get past Boyer. Reagan's here. LaJoy, we're just going right through. Sitting 22nd now. Bubba Wallace making big money moves out here. Busher.
Still there.
We're nudging him. Oh, hit Chase Elliott. No. Save it. That's not what I meant to do. Sorry, Chase. I got a little too up on your back wheel there. All right. We're sitting 18th now. We are cruising for a bruising right now. There's Benedito. Denny Hamlin sitting 15th. Shocking. I'm going to go up high for this turn. There's Kurt Busch. Or Kurt Busch. Brendan Gaughan up in 13th. Congratulations to him. Alright, we are making some moves. We are up into the top 15 now. We're going to try and split the D right here. Go by Austin Dillon. Can we get past Austin Dillon? Kurt Busch is giving me an advantage. He was drafting off me. Here's Matt Kenseth. Gonna try and nudge him a little bit, just let him know I'm here. Alright, we're top 10. We're top 10. I wonder if Kyle Busch is still leading the race, or if it's Joey Logano. Alright, see if we can get by. Oh, no. We touched the bottom, that's not what we wanted to do. Ryan Newman up here in 5th. I'm hurting my bottom tires, that's not what I want to do. Woo! That was close. That was real close. Alright, we're sitting 6th. Use that draft to get past Ryan Newman in the cheese car. The Oscar Mayer car. Bowman. We're going to pass him for 4th. There's Ty Dillon and then Joey Logano. Who's up in 1st? See if we can get past Joey Logano for 2nd. Oh, it's Nemechek. John Nemechek leading the Daytona 500. Not for long, boy. Bubba Wallace is here. And we're leading the Daytona 500 just like that, baby. We made our way from 38th all the way to 1st in only 6 laps. We were cruising. But now we just got to hold it for 20 more laps, which shouldn't be too hard. I'm a pretty good defender when it comes to racing. I just got to keep my positioning. Although we're in no man's land right now, we don't have anybody to draft off of. In the back of the pack, they have everybody to draft off of, so they definitely have the advantage right now. But we can officially say we've led a lap here at the Daytona 500. Congratulations to Bubba Wallace. The 43 car, he's doing the 43 car proud for Richard Petty Racing. Look at that. We are bleeding past people right now. They are not catching us. We are getting that gap started. I can't believe that John Nemechek was leading the Daytona 500 for I don't know for how long, but he obviously passed Logano. And we're starting to get a little bit of a gap going here. That's what you want to see, baby. That's what you want to see. Now, I don't know, since I'm in 1st place and there's not really much going to be happening, I don't know how much of the race I'll keep in the video. I'll probably cut to when something more exciting happens, if something more exciting happens, and then if nothing really happens, then I'll just like cut back to the end of the race, towards the end of the race, like lap 23 or something, or 22. But if something really exciting happens, like they actually catch me, and then I have to like start battling for positioning again, then I'll bring you guys back. But you guys don't really need to see the entire 26 laps of the race. I mean, especially if I'm going to just be doing this the entire time, just going around the track in first. There's not going to be really much interesting stuff happening, so I'll probably see you guys when something interesting happens, whether it be the end of the race or whether it be somebody catching me up. So I'll see you guys then.
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry, and I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break at any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel mine, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry, and I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I would rather lie. I would rather lie. I don't wanna fight. I would rather lie to you. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I would rather lie. I would rather lie. I don't wanna fight. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry, and I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Bring it home.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I can bring you back in now because we are in the final lap of the race. Look at the gap that I've opened up here. It's absolutely crazy. Bubba Wallace is flying through this Daytona 500. It looks like we're going to take race number 1 of this season. We're going to get the first win, and we're going to be guaranteed a playoff spot because in the way the playoffs work in racing is, at least in NASCAR, is by a point system. So if you win a race, you're automatically in, and then everybody else gets points by the way that they place the route. So there's a W. We hit a 91 total. Of course, I'm going to do a burnout. Yeah! We won the Daytona. That's right, baby. We are the champions of the Daytona 500. Got to do that burnout. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's actually burn out on the Daytona. There we go. That's what you want to see. You want to see them burn out on the actual lettering of Daytona. There we go. And now we can go to the celebration. I don't know, is there a celebration? I'm not sure. John Nemechek finished. I finished with a race time of 20.39, or 20 minutes 39. He finished 25.1. Who finished in last? Kyle Busch. He actually dropped down to 13th. He was up there in like 5th or something. Kurt Busch dropped down to 24. Chase Elliott's in 29. Jimmy Johnson 30th. Clint Boyer dropped down a lot. Kevin Harvick in 35th. What happened to these guys? Cole Custer finishes in last. Wow, these guys had some bad finishes at the Daytona. But we win. See, here we go. So we have one win, so we're guaranteed a playoff spot already. And then we won the race, so we get 40 points. So that's how the racing works. And then everybody else gets points. And then second place gets 35 points, and then everybody after that gets 1 point less. So that's how the point system works in NASCAR. And everybody who finishes, it looks like everybody who finishes 36th and later gets only 1 point. Kevin Harvick finishes in 35th with 2 points. That is just ugly. And there's the celebration. I thought we were gonna get one. Bubba Wallace winning the Daytona 500. Congratulations to him. Well deserved. Well deserved for Richard Petty Racing right here. Yeah, is he gonna hold the trophy up? I'm kind of waiting for that. I don't think he's gonna. No, it doesn't look like this looks like it's gonna be the same thing. Okay. I understand. But that is pretty cool. So Bubba Wallace gets fastest lap as well with a 46.682. Most laps led is Bubba Wallace with 21 out of the 26 laps, right? And I am on the move because I started 38th and I finished first. So I had the biggest gap. Ryan Newman started 5th and finished 21st. Ryan Newman, what are you doing? Oh, that's ugly. And now we can finish the event, and I'll see you guys back there. All right, so we finished first. Now we have Las Vegas up 35 laps because it's a shorter track than Daytona. So that's why there's more laps on there. And we have the standings once again for the next race. But that's going to be the next episode. We've got 36 of these bad boys that we're going to be going through in this season. And we just finished race number 1, the Daytona 500. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I know I did. I had a fun time racing around with Bubba Wallace. In the next episode will be the Las Vegas Pennzoil 400. And it's a speedway is the track type if you didn't know. Daytona is a super speedway because it's a bigger track. And 35 laps on it, so that'll be the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to smash the like button if you did. Leave your comments down below of what kind of stuff you want to see with NASCAR, because I really want to bring it to the channel. I like racing games, so I want to bring more racing games to the channel, not just NASCAR, but like if I play Forza on my PC or stuff like that. So I want to bring some more racing content to the channel, so you guys can let me know down in the comment section down below if you want to see more of that stuff. If you want to see more NASCAR stuff, like I can do a career mode with myself, or I can do a different championship series with myself, put in with the rest of the racers, so I don't have to be an actual real life racer. But just let me know what you guys want to see, and and leave that down in the comment section below. Leave a like and a subscription if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!